Go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead with our Improving Reader Fluency section of our PLC today. The vision statement for my room, and I went ahead and applied this to our PLC today, is to create an environment where reading is an incredible experience for all learners, and an environment where students feel confident in themselves as readers and people. All learners will participate in enrichment and intervention methods that improve their fluency, and that's where my reading recovery will come in. And all students will benefit from learning, respect, responsibility, and the benefit of reading. And then our agenda for today for the PLC is to review our standards. We're going to open with our norm where we take minutes. And this is just the schedule that we set up for last time. We're going to have the new reading proposal. And then your activity for today will be, I want you all to participate in some of the word work that these students would be doing. A positive quote by Wendy, reflections on the group, on the handouts that you have, any questions answered, and also just our implementation of this reading program. And then our next meeting ideas, and then we'll create an agenda for our next PLC. The table of contents, what you're going to see today is you're going to see the introduction, the reason that I gave this study, the literature review, my trial 1, and then my trial 2, and then my ending data. And you'll see all that come together with an analysis at the end. I used the reading recovery, and it is a tool. It was implemented by Marie Clay, and it was just to improve those lower students in reading that bumps up their fluency. And this trial is all about helping readers improve their fluency. A lot of people think that fluency is just timed reading, but it's not. It's so much more, and comprehension is the big thing that people forget in fluency, and that's why I wanted to bring this back and see if this actually helps with comprehension and their fluency. The purpose of my study was just to assess the reading recovery program and see if it can help these students that need it. I used MAP scores of last year and student IEP plans if they were available. And I took the 12 lowest of my 21 first graders to do this study on. The control group was the rest of the class, while the trial group was the 12 first graders. The literature that I used was this article that you all will be able to have access to, and it just is additional information on the reading recovery program. It also has all the reading logs that you would need. My research question that I kind of implemented to keep me on track of what I was measuring was, how does the implementation of reading recovery program affect reader fluency in the primary grades? The participants were male and female, different socioeconomic backgrounds, different ages between 6 and 7, all first graders. And the first trial went for 2 weeks, so I gave them a baseline, cold read, what we call, and I measured them, and then after that baseline I gave them a pre-test. And then for 2 weeks I implemented the reading recovery program. This was their pre and their cold that they read. The difference in this is I implemented comprehension questions to make sure that they were comprehending what they were reading, not only just reading really fast to get to the end. This is a sample of the documentation that I used. Here is their cold read, or their baseline, their pre-assessment, which is the first trial that I use, and the post is after the end of the 2 weeks. I measured expression and comprehension and fluency. After the 2 weeks, the end result, I made anecdotal notes, such as this student, fluency and comprehension was a small word gain and small recognition. And they moved up 1 level within the 2 weeks. And to me, that's not enough to show a good fluency gain. The materials that I used for trial 1 and trial 2 were the level libraries, the fluency test that I gave every single day, word work that you all will be creating,